What's going on, everybody? Everyone's. I was trying to share this out in the bike while I got it up. Hey, oh, hey. It's Sunday night, y'all. We is back. We's black. We's all that, y'all. Welcome back to Real Queens Real Talk with a Gentleman's Perspective. I am your host, Auntie Momo, your favorite. Yes, I am in my new place. Are my days. Yes, let me give you a little wet titty bop. Hold on, where's wet?
Got these bitches. You embarrassing your mama, your daddy. You embarrassing everybody with that.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta stunt on your ex,
Ooh,
bitch.
Miss Wet, never thirsty cause I stay wet.
Yes, girl. She all up in her new place. I still gotta get my stuff. I got my new bed frame that I ordered. You know, it's coming tomorrow. I'm trying to get it together a little bit. We in the bedroom right now. You know what I'm saying? But yes, she is here. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Of course, I got my good fam bam on the stage. He had a good little entertainer live. Or listen, if y'all are under the sound of my voice and y'all have not yet went over and became a member of my baby bro's family, Sunday, y'all sleeping on him Sundays in the evening, like after you done went to church, you know, you getting the dinner prep for the family, or you done already had your dinner. You know what I'm saying? You
need the background.
Sunday, yeah, you just chilling. That's when it's the best. You can just have him on in the background, pop in, you know, in the chat here and there whenever you want to. But he has a little mellow lie that he do. But of course, baby bro, you know, baby bro is always talking shit because that's what he do. But but it'd be a good kiki. And tell them what you be doing on Sunday. That's my baby bro, Mizzle. Go ahead, introduce yourself to the people.
How y'all doing? What's going on, y'all? Yeah, so I do my weekly Sunday midday reviews. That's around 4:00 p.m. Eastern. And I do different things. I might do Mizzle Talks is show topics. Let's talk about different shows. And I sprinkle in a little bit of social content, like the 6 Brown Chicks. We do a lot of kiki with that in between my shows. If not, and if it's Mr. Social Corner, that's mainly social media topics. We did one last week. We talked about the Martell. We talked about what was the other one? I forgot. But it's
everything. A little bit of everything.
We talk about other stuff, so we have a good time.
Thank you, Renee.
So enjoy that, and like I said, you can have me in the background. We playing games and everything. When you do some chores and everything. Because sometimes my reviews will be loud, but what it is that if you don't want to watch the whole thing, I do put timestamps. That means whatever section you want to go to directly, you can just click on that number and then go straight to that section. So,
but the lives be entertaining on Sunday, like I said, just a little something to keep you entertained, like the old folks say, good company. Okay, so make sure that you are subscribe to him, got your notifications turned on and all that. Shout out to the fam bam that we already got in here. Y'all make sure y'all are thumbsing us up, sharing us out, and all that good stuff. Baby sis down there. Baby sis is in her new house too. Still got the new house smell to it and all of that. While we making our rounds, I'm feeling like a rich white woman tonight. I'm drinking on some little Chardonnay or whatnot. Baby bro, what you drinking on, baby sis?
I'm drinking some miyake, y'all. Miyake. You gotta be cute with it. You gotta be miyake right here. It's Mike's, but whatever. You gonna put miyake's right now, right? So
that Mike and Ike, baby. I love me some good. Ooh, I call it Mike and Ike. They good Mike's lemonade.
Store right now, me don't have the Seagram's. I gotta go to the other store. The Seagram's. I don't want to walk there. So I ain't gonna walk there.
That Seagram's is, you know, we some old school bitches. That Seagram's is good, okay? Good Caribbean colada, good Jamaican me happy, okay? all that good stuff there. Baby sis, Tracy, what y'all drinking on?
I got water.
Yeah.
Told y'all she pregnant.
Thank you.
I don't know why everybody making it seem like, I'm wrong.
What had happened was Bearside with his selfish ass. I don't like beer. I hate beer. Mm-hmm. All right, so he bought himself a 6-pack of Michelob Ultra, and he came home with 2, big cans of Smirnoff. So I'm thinking both the cans of Smirnoff for me since he bought himself a 6-pack. No, he ended up taking half of my other Smirnoff, which I'm like, yo, I was trying to save the other half for literally this shit right here, and he drank it all.
Bitch, I'm like, you pregnant.
Motherfuck you. Thank you. Renee, I love the braids. I got them done yesterday. No, I'm not pregnant.
Is popping, and they look real good with a pregnant glow.
Bitch, fuck all y'all hoes.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. We ain't even made it into
Fuck
a good 10
all
minutes
you
yet
hoes.
because I'm trying to get monetized.
You know what?
Okay,
Because
I'm trying to get monetized. Okay,
because I'm having technical difficulties with my desktop and I'm on my phone right now. I could take this on the road with me and we can go right up the street and you can see me buy some more liquor and drink it just to prove that I am not pregnant, you trifling ass hoes.
I mean, Krishan drunk her first couple months of pregnancy,
All
so
the
I don't
fuck,
think that
Krishan.
proves.
I am an adult. We don't do that shit.
Dang
I
on
am
it.
sophisticated, not ratchet.
Damn, there go my monetization. Every time, leave it to that one right there. Every doggone time. How y'all week been?
First of all, how many do I get?
How y'all week been though? How y'all been doing? How your mom and them been doing? Everybody
Been good. I didn't go to work for the rest of the week last week. I took 2 days off just in the middle of it, and I said, forget this work.
What's going on in New York though? I had to check in with my people because first y'all had Canadian smog, but bitches was still outside. Okay, they were still outside. Armani say her birthday was okay.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Miss Wet, never thirsty because I stay wet. Okay, happy belated birthday. Go ahead then. What did you do for your birthday? Let us know. And if it was good, please let us know.
I didn't remember they say he was going to dinner. He was going to dinner, go out to eat, not much.
Oh, so how? Okay, Tracy, Mizzle, how was it in New York? Did y'all see any? And then it went from the red smog to damn bees.
I don't know where that bees came from. I just saw it. I was like, y'all, what y'all talking about? And then I just saw on Twitter, everybody said it's 100 bees. I said, what the fuck? Where did that come from? It's so crazy. But I was like, other than that, the haze, it was crazy because I was like, normally we get Wi-Fi and stuff like that, but we never got to that degree that it comes down to us like that. And it was so orange. It's like it was a figure zombie apocalypse. I was looking at here because I had to go to work. It's like my mom called me, you gotta be careful. My brother sent me the news article. I said, well, I seen it outside, but that was like crazy because on Tuesday night you could start smelling it. And then on Wednesday it was so orange. And then it started clearing up Wednesday night to Thursday and everything. So it was everything.
Didn't you have somebody running around stabbing people too, or is that in a different state?
People,
I mean, it sounds like something that happened here, but
right. It really is New York.
I don't know where that came from. Somebody just probably put some honey somewhere and them bees just flocked over there.
Yo, it's the fact that it's somebody knocked down their little hive and they was like, we need a new home. I'm gonna need them to go find some place to be that's not here. I'm allergic to bees, so I'm gonna need y'all to stay far away.
You anywhere like were you affected by them?
No.
They
weren't. Girl, I don't come out my house if I don't have to. When them jokers was like, oh, it's orange outside, I was like, ain't no that. I was like, Listen, I immediately went. I was like, okay, well, let me go ahead, put some towels under my door sills, try to seal myself in because I was like, absolutely not.
So it was for real orange outside. Ain't no damn way.
It looked like one of those freaking horror movies when there's a zombies apocalypse. Like I said, like somebody was go outside, beat your mouth, bit your neck off. And I said, nah, we ain't having that. But yes, we made it through. We had to wear masks and everything. So,
and I don't know who that white person was that was saying that it was safe for y'all to go out there without wearing a mask. Who's that white person?
Who's that? I mean, did you have like? Of course, I mean, I'm the type of person when I go outside anyway, when I come back in, I got to wash my clothes anyway. Like, I don't want to get up in my, on my furniture, my clothes. But did you have like, did your clothes smell like smoke or did you have like?
No, to be honest, no. It like smoke. Yeah, it's not. I mean, you go outside like because I stayed in my house most of the time, and then when I go to work, I travel to work. So it wasn't smelling like smoke when I was staying outside like that. I was inside this travel when I go outside. But no, it didn't smell like smoke when I came.
You know what? It's weird. That didn't like before, all right, so it turned orange, and I was like, "Oh, it's orange." But before that, like the night before, you smelled smoke, and I was like, "Oh," I was like, something must be going on around here." I didn't realize that it was
Somebody
like,
barbecuing.
I didn't realize that it was like everywhere. You know what I mean? You know how sometimes you be like, "Oh, something must be on fire." Like I don't hear no
Yeah.
fire truck, no nothing. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
this just seems
What
so
was it?
odd because
Yeah.
You
like
thought
it
that
smelled
hickory
like it.
smoke smell was coming from a barbecue.
Listen, I was like, I don't understand. I was like, I smell the smoke when the fire department they came, and they normally,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
you normally hear them, don't hear nothing. I'm like, hmm, odd. And then the next day, it was orange, and I was like, oh,
Yeah,
yep,
that damn
see.
Canada. It was a wildfire in that freaking whatever forest that happened and burned up. You see the
And the
pictures.
crazy thing is, they said Ontario they apparently they get them like every year, but apparently it's like the way the wind was shift, like we never get it. I've never ever, and it was like, nope, it was just the like the shifting of the wind blew all of it down this way instead of into the ocean like it normally goes. I was like, ain't that
That's
a damn
crazy. I
bitch?
Oh, they
listen.
did it wrong.
Ooh, y'all smoking up in here. You know the way everybody got to talking about goddamn Candyman, I wouldn't have came outside after that. See, I believe too much in scary movies. See, that's to where is you can't even see in front of your hand and out the window. Ain't no freaking way. Nope, 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 nope. Now, aside from that, like you said, y'all was good on the bees too. Y'all didn't have to worry about no bees.
Yeah,
Y'all
it
was
was in
good on
Times
them.
Square. I'm nowhere near there, and I don't know
Mm-mm,
where I was at, but I was in Harlem on the way to my aunt. I was like, "Oh my gosh!"
mm-mm.
I saw it on Twitter. I said, "What the hell?" And I know people was there. People was, New York people be like jingle ball.
Mm-hmm.
I say people just they were normal business. Somebody was getting food,
It
and
was
it was all
Beyonce and her people out there.
yeah, people all over the place. I said, "Oh no."
Y'all, we ain't got no real agenda tonight, so we just gonna go through talk about a couple of things that's been going on in the media and all
Hey,
that. Who's that? Hey, Joseph Bull. I'll pull your comment up in a minute. First and foremost, y'all see DC Young Fly. Everybody been having a little bit to say about DC Young Fly because y'all know just the other was it yesterday? It was Jackie O's, Miss Jacqueline Smith. It was her not her birthday. Lord forgive me. It was her homegoing services. And DC Young Fly. We actually talked about this a little bit earlier. People deal with grief, a little bit differently. I'm the type of person. I like dark humor to make jokes out of even the worst situation. To me, that's how I like to grieve. I don't like to be sad all the time. But he had some words to say yesterday at her funeral services. And some people, I didn't actually go through, and I want to say I read like one or two comments and then I got off of it just because I didn't want to hear nothing negative that anybody had to say, because I thought the words that he said about her were positive. I thought that's the mother of his children. They had their own relationship. Why everybody got something to say about the whole goddamn situation about it? Did y'all see what he had to say? Y'all have do y'all feel like the words that he said was sweet? And not only that, y'all see 85 South, their podcast, they came out with a episode after, I think they were on hiatus for a few days or whatnot, of course, out of respect for DC Young Fly. Now, the episode that they just came out with, on their podcast, they sit around and they smoke and they just basically a bunch of niggas talking shit. And so they were talking about women's bodies, like stretch marks and this, that, and that, and the other. And some people were saying that the timing of it was wrong, being as though she went to go get plastic surgery done to fix her body. And now you on here, basically saying remarks or whatnot. What do you think about what he said? Do you feel like he had the right to say whatever he wanted to say, again, because that's some of his children and can't nobody tell him what to say or how to grieve? Or do you feel like some of his comments and stuff that he said either on the podcast or at the services were disrespectful at all? Very sweet and loving. Yes, I do.
I don't watch people podcasts like that, so I don't really know what podcast I have something. But I did see the clip of him speaking, and I mean, the only part I didn't really care for when he said that, "Oh well, we got 3 kids. I don't put pumps anymore." Now I know he was joking and everything, but I was saying this is to think that she would just be the person who just pop up babies like that is crazy. But that's not what I'm saying. I think that was just a joke. He just was making a joke about it. But other than that, like you said, I feel like he should express how he want to express it, how he want to say it, and everything at the end of the day. People need to learn about emotional maturity. It's different ranges of emotion when people go through grief, not just sad. People don't have to just cry all the time when something sad happens. Some people like you said, some people like jokes. Some people be angry. Some people be withdrawn. Some people be aloof. Some people just want to be surrounded people. Some people just want to sit in their silence. Some people just want to listen to something or whatever, do to get them distracted or do something. They do different things that people do in the minds of grief. Well, it's like that. So it's not one way to handle things. So I don't think his speech was that much. Minus that one thing, I was 7 more kids on you and everything. Maybe it was a joke between them. Because she said, boy, you buy 3 kids is enough. I said, yeah, she getting them more out of here. You better get pregnant with your name. So other than that, yeah, I didn't see anything wrong. And he may have cried. But at the point of the eulogy, sometimes I've been to funerals when I didn't cry. I've been to funerals when I really hurt. It's sad. And sometimes I cried in my own house. When I'm in my video, probably a sad song come on. I just cry.
And it reminds you of it.
We cried all the time before. I just cry. So it's different things. So like I said, let him build his grief and his process and everything. It is a sad situation. Like we all feel like why she deserved the need to do all that to get everything. Because I know even in the podcast, yes, they say all that, but surprisingly, a lot of them feel the same. They feel that way. It subconsciously affects the people around you, affects the women around you. You may not think it affects them, but they saying, "Oh, you like the big one, you like the most stress marks, you like this, and get something work done because this is the type of woman you like." And they may think that is a joke, but it's not really a joke. That's what sometimes, like Nicki Minaj, when she said she was around people in the studio and they were saying little stuff. They didn't think she was upset about it, but it affected her that she started getting work done, something like that. So a lot of people, you don't know they will affect people till they took the action. So sometimes you got to be mindful of saying things. If you know you like a woman with stress marks, don't say nothing about stress marks. Like you just say, listen, this woman body is a woman body. I love it. It's like that. But it's crazy. So I don't think he directly influenced her. Maybe she was going to do it. But sometimes, like somebody said last week, I think Tracy said last week, sometimes societal pressure factors in, and you never know what people say. So let him deal with his grief, y'all. It is what it is.
And then too, I will say, like, not in her defense, but just some women, especially with her, she was small, and then for her to pop out 3 kids within a certain amount of time, some women, their stomachs get stretched out, and they have that extra, stretch mark skin on their body. I mean, on their belly, and that could have been a big insecurity for her, and that's what she, you know what I mean? For the people that saying she didn't need that done, you don't know what was going on up under her clothes with her, Tracy, baby sis.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm sending some love to you.
I didn't listen to the podcast. I don't know what DC Young Fly said. I do know what Iggy or what Azalea Banks said. So may she rest in shit.
Azalea, and we were talking about this in Mizzle's Discord as well. Wild 'N Out is the type of show, they gonna, like, I wouldn't go on Wild 'N Out just because I know if they say a joke and it's make me mad, like, I ain't gonna be able to keep my, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I would be in the audience.
You know what I mean? I'll be in the audience and hope and pray I'm not that audience member. They come and do a roast or a gag on just because.
That part.
Like, it's funny when it's other people. I'm not even gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you. It is funny to me when the joke's about other people. But when
the joke's on me.
Yes, when it come back to me, like, it's funny to a certain extent. And it's like Azalea Banks. They get paid to go on there. Or
I think she was doing it for publicity, like free publicity. Because I mean, where honestly, where was her career at before Wild 'N Out? And honestly, since she fucking made a big old scene and cried about it while on the show, where's her career at now? And she thought by talking shit about a dead woman was gonna help rekindle what? Your music is trash. You're trash as a person. And the only people that like trash or trashy people, and there's not really a whole lot of them willing to listen to your trashy ass music.
Duly noted.
She said she got a fan base.
Okay.
A fan base where?
She does. That's yeah. People say about it. I think part of most of her hurt wasn't about that. I think she stems from this industry. I think like she dealt a bad hand in the industry. Maybe she got criticized so much and everything. We don't know how her story was, but she does say this for years about how she got treated. So we had to take that into consideration to make that. But she still, I don't excuse her actions because I didn't like that statement about Jackie either, so like that. But she been years of hurt and everything, so she could have all that and unleashed on it. But then again, 3 or 4 years, I said, "Girl, you need to let that go." I mean, I don't know how long you gonna hold on to that.
I don't buy that, because if you're choosing to be in any type of Hollywood industry, you have to toughen up. And she's supposed to be a rapper. And so, no, that means you totally need to have thick skin. I get having a fragile mental capacity. I can understand being emotionally unbalanced. But when you go on a show and that whole premise of the show is joking and bagging on other people, why go?
That's why I said that's like being on Dancing with the Stars and getting mad because they're saying now you got to do the MC Hammer. Do the what?
I understand that, yeah, but some jokes sometimes, even though if you know the basis of the jokes and people around you are joking each other, sometimes some jokes do hurt you. So
And then,
hold up. Anyway,
I don't understand the base of the show. Yes, I feel like, and personally, if I saw the clip, she was coming after him for a while.
Yeah, I was. Yeah,
stop, don't come after me, girl.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too because when I seen it when it first aired, she was coming at him and he was kind of like, cool on her. And I think maybe he got pissed off and was like, look here, you know what I'm saying? You want to come to me? All right, boom, here's what it is. And da-da-da-da. And yeah, he did.
And I'm sorry, no, hold on. When Pauly Shore went on Wild 'N Out and he got his feelings because they were hurting his feelings pretty bad, they came out with a piece of paper with lines for him to say. So what's her excuse? Waiting.
What I'm saying is he was going light on her first. And he probably got pissed off to where he was like, all right, cool. You want it here it go. Because sometimes you can be joking and some of your jokes can have some seriousness behind it too. And so when he seen, okay, you steady going at me, I'm trying to be cool on your ass. Fuck it, I'm finna go off. He went off and unleashed on her ass. Yeah, she should have just left it alone. Like, you can't get mad then because somebody done went off on your ass, especially when, dang it, I didn't mean to do that. Especially when you the one that kept on going in on it in the first doggone place.
Look, I have all the feeling. Well, I have mixed feelings about the entire process. So
please let us know your thoughts, Tracy.
Yes.
Okay, so
Here is
Jackie. I understand the industry that she is in and keeping her body looking a certain way. But again, I blame the doctor because I feel like there should be some criteria. Like, your body isn't even, like, your organs ain't even moved all the way back into place yet. Your baby ain't even a year old. Like, why are you having surgery so soon after giving birth? Like, that is like too soon.
Yeah, was the baby even 1 year old yet?
No, her baby not even 1.
No.
So when people are like, "Oh, she has surgery for that," like, why are we okaying surgery when your body hasn't shifted all of its things back in place from giving birth? Like, why are we? You see what I mean? Like, why is that a thing right now? Like, your baby is 10 months old. Like, why are we doing it so soon? And again, the problem is also the industry that you're in. When you are a social media, Instagram, wilding out, when your brand is your body, it does put this extra level of pressure on you to look a certain way and to bounce back really quickly. And people who don't immediately go to surgery to try and you know, take care of it quickly so you can get back to where you need to be for your brand, which
no, it's not
is
working.
the problem there, right? So it's like that.
Hey, level.
Like that's, to me, that is a problem there, right? Because then it's like, now you're not with your babies and they're growing up without you, which is a really sad and really hard thing to do with such little kids, you know? Like, there's no way that your two youngest is going to have memories of you. Like, it's just, it's not going to happen, and it's sad. I mean, they have videos, they have things they can watch and kind of, you know, see, but it still is different. So I do think we need to normalize, like, letting women have time to heal before putting this expectation of immediate snapback onto people, like, you know, so that you give people grace to heal properly before they make any sort of decisions about cosmetic surgery, right? So there's that on this one thing. I just feel like the fact that y'all giving Azalea Banks and B. Simone the same amount of grief is odd to me. It is odd to me because the one girl, like, and B. Simone literally just said, "I'm only posting on my close friends right now," which
it's the timing with B. Simone. And that's the whole thing. It's the timing of it, and then just B. Simone is just cringy. Period. And I know for me personally, whatever she does is just so cringy to me. And I follow her, but obviously I don't follow the heifer too well because I didn't even know that she had. There's only certain people that I follow their close friends because they close friends stuff be popping. I ain't gonna lie, but she like the way the delivery and the timing of it was just all wrong. Had she why charge your people that are already in your close friends to now be
but
in
she had always been charging.
Yeah, she always was
She
charging.
always been charging. That isn't,
but
and I think
somebody
that's the part
said
that's
what was
odd.
that said
No, B. Simone has been charging
No,
for her close
yeah, she
friends
always had
list
close friends.
for like over a year now. It's
okay I
been
gotta
well
go
over a year, maybe
somebody
closer to 2. She has always charged for her close friends because she charges. So what was she doing? She was doing something else, and
Oh no, we did talk about it. It was, remember, she was going on vacation and she said she's not
yes,
showing no vacation
yes,
pictures
but in her
on
close
vacation
friends,
unless her close friends. We talked about it and we
yes.
was like, okay.
So yeah, so she's been charging for her
there
close
was
friends
something else
for
about her. I
such
gotta
a long
find
time.
what it was.
So I think it's, people
Dang.
are looking at it like it's so tacky because she just died and you're like, I'm only supposed to come to my close friends, and you have to pay to be a part of her close friends. So the optics look wrong, right? But it's
Yeah,
like
it's tacky.
she's
It's
all,
tacky.
but here's the thing, she's always charged, well, not always, she's charged for her close friends for, it has to be well over a year. Like,
But
it
why
probably
say
is closer to
anything? Why even why say anything though? I mean,
No, I
it's
think the problem is
tacky.
her post wasn't really bad. If you read her
it
post,
wasn't.
it wasn't bad. She just said that I'm not posting, I ain't doing any new content right now. But the only
Yeah.
time I will share my story is only on my close friends. So if you're not on that, then
So
you have
why
to be on
even
that.
exactly? So why even say anything?
Because
No,
Like
it's
because
not
the
I'm
that.
whole
telling you,
timing of it was just tacky.
but her OnlyFans is what, like, her close friends is her safe space to speak her things. Like, if you want to know some person, like, for example, other people, like content creators, have other separate membership. They only share certain about their lives only on that, no matter what time of the year it is. So if something happened, whatever it is, it's always going to be there. So that's a safe space for them to talk their things out because people pay for things, and you usually will have less like trolls on paid membership than you will have.
I totally get that. That's what I have a
So
Patreon
that's
for.
she's saying that she's having that because she's going through a loss of a friend. We have to understand that's a lust for the friend.
Right. So pay to watch me grieve.
Yeah, but it's not. She didn't say pay to watch her grieve. She just said she's sharing her life.
But she's saying I'm not. Right. She didn't
have said that. She only said she only sharing her personal feelings like that. Only her close friends. If you got to be my close friend to get that. That's what she said.
Right. So pay if you want to see.
No, it's not about grief though. It doesn't have to be just the grief. It could be anything that she has.
You know what? So you know what? I think here's the difference, right? Because we always expect the worst from B. Simone, it is easy to jump and be like, well, clearly this is a money grab. When if that's like saying for you with your Patreon, right? You've always charged us for Patreon. You could choose not to charge for Patreon, but you've always charged for Patreon. That's like you're like, I'm going through my divorce and I'm only posting this information onto my Patreon. Should we then feel like, oh, you are just doing it for sympathy and you just want people to pay to see what's going on? Or is it I've always only charged? So the statement shouldn't be odd because it's not like she went and posted a thing and said, pay $9.99 to see my feelings. Like she didn't say any of those things. People just assumed it because we see the worst in B. Simone. So for me, my statement of saying, I'm only posting to my close friends list right now was also a thing because all of Wild 'N Out and all of the cast members were doing all of these posts for DC, for her, for like, so if you look, they were all posting a bunch about what's going on. And it was her way of saying, I'm only doing this here, like to also make people aware so that they're not saying, oh, well, why B. Simone isn't, because you already know how people are on the internet. They're gonna be like, well, why isn't she posting? Why isn't she saying anything? What's going on? Like everything on the internet always turns into a, oh, but why, right? So everybody felt like, oh, but why? Or even like with their podcast for this episode, and they're like, oh, well, they're talking about women in their body. The podcast was already filmed like weeks before this. So then it turns into, so they should not post their episode because of what happened, but it was already, like you go, they send it, they get it edited, they get it queued, they put it in the thing. It's this, it's also this thing of, I think I don't understand how B. Simone gets this thing on the same level that Azalea Banks, who purposely made derogatory comments,
because it's tacky,
get the same. But no, she said that, the reason why is because you do this, and that is why she's not here. Like that was more poignant and directed at him for what happened because of her, and because the spirits got her. This is why this is happening to you, because you came after me about my looks. Like I feel like that is 10 times worse than B. Simone just saying, oh, I'm only going to be posting on my close friends. I'm not posting no content. And
but her being a social media person, at the end of the day, everything is about money. Everything at the end of the day is about money, because she's a social media person. So at the end of the day, you're going to get paid off of it. You're looking to get paid off of it. And it just so happened that, oh, yeah, I was already charging for it. But just so that y'all know now, I'm going to be here instead. That's all I'm saying. The timing, the delivery.
I get the thing. It's the timing of all.
It just all looks very
at the same time.
So had she said, I'm not going to be posting for a while, right? And not mentioned her close friends at all. Had she said, I'm not going to be posting for a while, would you feel different if she was still posting on her close friends? Because you don't pay for it.
Because you already had that, and you didn't announce, hey, I'm not going to be posting for a while. But if you do want to see what's going on in my life, then you can come to my close friends. Had she just came on here and said, hey, I'm going through a lot right now, guys, I'm not going to be posting for a while. That's that. But you still got your close friends, and you posted to your close friends, okay, because you're not out here advertising. But for you to say, listen, it's a lot going on right now, I'm not going to be posting here now, but just to those who are in my close friends, and leave the link so you can then go click and subscribe. to pay to be in her close friends. It wasn't like she.
At the end of the day, yes, it's probably tacky, but that's her livelihood. Just like everybody, that's a form of income. Even though if she's posted content, that's still her form of income. So she always been promoting it. So it's happened. It's just a death happened at this moment. But if the death didn't happen, she still would have been promoting this. She always been promoting she always been promoting her OnlyFans, not OnlyFans.
Right. I think had the delivery of it been
it's different because everybody emotional because the death happened, and people
but I mean, honestly, I would see that the same. I would see that the same if it was anybody being the situation that was going on. The delivery of it was just very tacky, and it was not a good time, not good timing for it at all. Again, had you just put out there, I'm not going to be posting blah 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 blah, but for you to put, I'm not going to be posting for a while, but just to those people that are in my close friends, leave the link here, go subscribe, pay $10 to see, and then you can see me posting and grieving and all of that stuff. That's just how I seen it. Y'all drop down in the comments.
You know, she did the same thing for our ex-boyfriend who got unalived. It was the same thing. I think we look at it different because, like, so it's not like she treated that one any different. I mean, at least she's consistent in during this time. I'm only gonna be posting there. So I mean, at least she was consistent with it.
Hey, if you gonna get that money, girl. I ain't
I don't like her either. Any personal thing that she's doing outside of the normal public thing, she posts on her close friends. So anything you want to know besides the normal thing, it's on her close friends, and she always been consistent with that. The vacations, loss, all that stuff, she always been consistent. So we know that anything that we need to know personally, that's the platform she will post it on. And just like any other content creators have does that, because that's a safe space. Right. People don't, public people, and we had trolls. Trolls is not paying for everybody content to troll people. They just do it for free. They won't go everywhere. They troll here, they troll my page, they troll Bondi's, everything. They do for free. When you're paying, then more people are more likely like to see you and want to see your content. So there's more safer space. There's less troll. So I don't understand why people have that. In the future, I would like to have a separate paid membership for members. So other things that I may not share on the public platform that be scrutinized by public, the people who pay for my content, most likely you're not going to be like that. So that's why I think she said it's a close space for me, because it's a time of grief right now. Even though she's not saying to pay for my grief, it's like that. So I think in a content creator's mindset, like you said, anything make money, and no matter what. Right.
I totally understand what close. I have a close friends. I know exactly what a close friends is. I have a Patreon. I'm saying the timing and the delivery of it was tacky. That's what I'm saying. To put out there that now you got to pay to see what's going on with me. Okay, you've been doing it all along. Okay, but now at this time that your friend has passed away, now you making this announcement that this was what I'm gonna do. That's all I'm saying. But this neither here nor there, y'all. Let's move on, because we giving B Simone too much clout, child. What do y'all think about this episode? That first of all, BET Plus, to hell with y'all, because y'all sat up here and had everybody itching to watch College Hill just for this altercation between Jocelyn and Amber Rose, only for you to then not air it out of respect for ASU, because it's a HBCU and you want to be respectful to the HBCU. When BET Plus is a paid app, which it should go down on any paid app, everybody's going back and forth about, was Jocelyn right? Was Amber Rose right? You know, this is what I think about it. And I might be wrong when I say this, but I'm just going to say this because I'm drinking this Chardonnay and I feel good. Mm-hmm. Amber Rose is mixed, okay?
Yeah.
When it comes down, at the end of the day, say there was black against white, I'm not going to be the one that's going to have to choose what nationality or whatever you want to claim that you are, because you know people done brought up old videos of her claiming that she does not identify as being a black woman. I y'all let me know, has she came out and said she doesn't identify with being a white woman? Neither. I don't know. My saying is this, and I'm just gonna cut this short because I can make it long-winded. If something happened, don't come hollering back how you a black woman when you just sat up there and said you don't identify as being a black woman. Don't then try to turn around and come and want the black woman to rally behind you when something go down or something happened with you and you need some support or something behind you. You said you don't identify as being black. Well, she said she identifies as being mixed race, which I get it because I have a nephew that's mixed race. I totally get that in all regards. And one thing that I will say though, that I don't feel like anybody, especially if you are half black, half white, which she's a quarter black, but still you shouldn't have to choose whether you want to be all black or choose whether you want to be all white. And I think it's stupid that people make people choose that. But I will say this, like if you denounce something, then you can't then turn around, come back and be like, oh, but I need certain such and such. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like if something happens, like for example, OJ Simpson, perfect example. OJ didn't mess with us niggas for a long time until all that happened, where he done unalived his wife, and all of a sudden he want to come back and he want to be a nigga. You want nothing to do with us before, but now that you need the niggas behind you, now you want to be a nigga. That's just my thoughts on that. What are y'all thoughts on the whole Jocelyn and the Amber Rose?
Oh wait, push pause. Before I might say something, I think this video, I think Paramount is closing down people who show this clip. So maybe you want not to show the clip because I think Old Age Front Panel, their video got copyright a little bit because of that video. So maybe
for this one, okay,
yeah, take that off because they closing down and they had to cut it off to get the video back on public. So it's like that. I'm just gonna be quick because I want to hear the rest of y'all opinions. Because I didn't decide to watch College Hill season 2 because I feel like some of the people on there I didn't want to see, especially Johnson. That's one of the people I didn't want to see. So I was like, the first season was great because it wasn't beef. They were supporting each other, going to school, having a good time. Yes, Ray J was a mess, but Nene was not Nene. Like then we normally will see her there. She was definitely cool, calm, collected. Everybody was going to school and stuff like that. So first season was great. This season, I don't know what's going on because they got Jocelyn in there and Ray J again, whatever. But I'd say this, like you said, BET Plus is an app. They don't have much restrictions as the regular cable network. Like Stars don't have that much restriction and everything because they don't apps. People pay for it. So they got more freedom in doing things. They show sex scenes around left and right on BT Plus, on Stars, everything. We seen male body, we see women breasts and everything, whole body, everything. We normally see mostly women stuff than men are. But now when we get platform, I know women are happy with they start seeing dinglings going on now. So it's like, come on, we see sex scenes. So I think that ASU, you knew this fight happened. Why y'all waited to now to put the plug on showing the episode? And BET Plus, you kept on promoting this one scene for people to watch it, for you to put the plug and do the respect of people. I said that's a cop out. If y'all knew this was going to happen, you should not be promoting this. You should take it out. And so, when did y'all told these people that you're not going to want them to show it? Did you wait till last minute? Did you been tell them this? Like, where's the communication at? Because that's like a slap in the face of people who wanted to see it and then see it now. You show full-blown sex scenes, but this where you draw the line to show when people fight in colleges all the time? What make ASU any different? That's what I want to say. The whole basis of how they fought and with everything, Johnson was doing the most and everything. But at the same time, I'm not the ministry to tell how Amber Rose should feel. Because she was saying why she was just identified as being black when she's both white and black. She's biracial. So she can't just be one. She's both. But some people do want to box you in and one little thing on the other. So I can't, I'm not in that ministry because I'm not straight black and everything. But some people in that biracial space, they do share the same similar scenarios. They can't be in different groups and stuff like that. So yeah, I finished.
This is what I didn't like though. Why? Which I understand why Amber was upset with Jocelyn and wanted to bop her. I totally get that. But at the same time, you just can't be going up to people, putting your hands on people like that. Like, you can't do that. I understand why you did it, but you can't do that. Why was she not kicked out as well when you threw the first punch? And honestly, Jocelyn was defending herself. You walked up on her.
Amber?
Huh?
They kicked out Jocelyn, you said?
They kicked out Jocelyn. They did not kick out
Amber. No more in the school?
Yeah, Jocelyn is not there no more. They kicked her out. They expelled her from the school, but Amber got to stay. Amber was the one. Oh, yeah. And then on top of that, Amber got upset and she left the room one time before. Production should have just told her to stay her ass on gone. But no, they let her come back. And then you can see after the whole fight, after, you know, the production is, you know, splitting them up and talking. Amber is, you know, pulling a little bit of a Karen card. You know, she was like, she did this to me and I shouldn't have to leave. And it's not fair to me. I shouldn't have to leave. Mind you, you threw the first punch. You walked up on her. Yes, Jocelyn got a mouth, and we all done wanted to bop Jocelyn in her mouth before. But again, you can't just be going up to people and putting your hands on people like that. You can't do that. And then for them to flip it and kick Jocelyn out and not kick Amber out, I got a problem with that. I don't get that. That don't make no sense to me. Y'all explain that one to me, Tracy, baby sis.
Yes. I don't hear y'all.
Colorism.
Oh,
colorism.
That colorism.
Colorism?
Yeah, I'm calling it. I'm calling because I saw everything that led up to the fight. Thank you, TikTok. And yeah, Jocelyn was talking out the side of her neck as per usual. I'll be sure she was sober. That's number one. But yeah, Amber Rose got up and tried to fight. I don't know why she tried to fight anyway. Jocelyn, she hood. Surprise.
I know somebody in that class got it on video. Y'all can go ahead and upload that to the Twitter and stop playing.
That part. But yeah. Why are you gonna kick out the person that was defending themselves and keep the aggressor? If not for colorism.
I think it's colorism.
Colorism.
I think it's colorism.
Colorism?
I'm calling it colorism.
She don't care. She gonna keep calling it.
I am blown away.
I am. So first of all, I don't like Jocelyn. I don't. And any chance I get to talk shit, I will. But this case is not her fault. It's not Jocelyn's fault. It's not Jocelyn's fault that Amber Rose decided that she thought she had on her big girl underwear, decided to come in the kitchen, be a chef. It turns out Amber Rose don't know how to cook. Stay your ass about the kitchen then.
Colorism.
Colorism.
Let's go on that. And she said,
okay. Okay.
What are your thoughts on it, Tracy?
Listen,
let that go.
Look, I'm gonna say this. You have a Hispanic woman and you have a biracial woman. Technically, one of them is closer to black than the other.
You know,
we just gonna call a thing. So technically, I don't like either one of them. But technically, Amber is closer in this equation than host Celine is. Just calling the thing a thing. I think they both should have been put out.
Yeah, that's true.
I think they both should have been put out. I think the problem is more of the cast didn't like Jocelyn. So I think there was other things that went into play, not just the fight, which is most likely why Jocelyn had to get the boot.
She seemed like she was terrible as everybody else too, as well.
Yeah, well, there's that. So I do feel like because Jocelyn had already made it a little hostile, a little hot, a little heavy, this was their reason to get rid of her. Now, wrong it may be, but this was their reason.
Didn't Jocelyn go at it with New York?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
but Jocelyn went at it with a couple people on the cast.
I think it was Kiwi as well. I think the
y'all already know. Jocelyn said that was her first time she had been sober in how many years? So we already know she
Okay.
was high as Scooter Brown on this show.
Okay, she been on that booger sugar. It all makes sense.
So let's be clear. We all know she was high. So they probably was also looking for another reason to get her up out of there. And you know, host Celine know how to act. So, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, I
Mama
do
was
feel
on that
like
booger
the
sugar.
way it was promoted made it seem like we would see the fight, and then they didn't show us the fight. They did that nasty bait and switch that I feel like is a problem, right? Because how dare you promote the season with the fight to then not air the fight? And I think that is my problem with like BET Plus. Like, how dare y'all do that to the people? I mean, if y'all wasn't planning on showing the fight, y'all could have just given us an audio clip and no like swinging. You could have just did the aftermath of New York crying in the promotion, something like that to let us know there was gonna be a fight. But then we not see the fight, and it would
I
have been
was
okay.
mad.
But this whole the way they handled it, I don't like, and I don't know if it was TSU. I don't know if it was the people at BET. I don't know who pulled the plug on us seeing the fight,
And then had to go
but
through 4 episodes.
it's bull. But yeah, so because it was Joseline,
Joseline Hernandez.
yeah, Joseline and Amber, who I don't like either one of them. Um, I mean, I'd have been fine with both of them going home.
Either one of them helpers should have went home.
No, both of them could have went. Both,
Especially Amber though, because Amber threw the first punch. Amber should have been sent home. I'm sorry.
But listen, listen.
I love a good fight.
Let's be real. At school, Joseline probably would have already been kicked off for making it hostile in the dorms. She would already had been gone. So the fight wouldn't even happen because Joseline would have been up out of there. But either way,
came through there like a wrecking ball. She'd already been kicked out.
Yeah, but she'd already been gone. But either way, I feel like, you know, at the end of the day, shoot, just put them both out and be done with it. But since both of them ain't got to get out, you know, I'll just look at him on.
I know he is fine. He is fine.
Listen,
Okay, so
a tall man. I watched last season for Slim Thug just because he was tall and fine. I'm watching this season for him just because he's tall and fine. If you give me somebody to look at,
can I just tell y'all that I went? Oh shit, my bad. I went to Goodwill today because you know I love me a good thrift. Okay, I seen this big, beautiful Samoan man.
Did you climb that tree?
He had his wife with him.
Oh damn.
You know, and his wife was just as gorgeous. I mean, both of these heifers look like they just got off the boat from Moana. Just came and dropped Maui. All of them just came and dropped them off beautiful. But I was like, dang. So I already got it set that my next man needs to be either Samoan or he needs to be Samoan or Hawaiian. Ephesians. So if you hear me out there, Daddy, I'm talking about you. Okay, y'all, look, this next story I want to talk about real quick because I was not on those shrooms when I heard about this story. I was like, y'all, this could not be for real. But then when you see it on the Shade Room, you see it on the Neighborhood Talk, you see it all on Hollywood Unlocked, you're like, okay, so is this shit for real? So did y'all hear about that supposedly an alien sighting or UFO dropped out the sky? These people had called the police and everything. Now, again, normally I would be like, okay, they got some of that good Zaza. They got some of that good weed. I need to know who it was that they got it from so I can go get some from them. But supposedly this was for real. Now, this video, I don't know how real this video is, but I'm going to play this for y'all because this actually happened a few days ago. This is a real 911 call and a couple of calls that came in about a damn alien. So y'all listen to this. Like I said, I thought I was just high, but I was like, ain't no way because I ain't even did no shrooms in a minute.
And another one's inside, and it has big eyes and looking at us, and it's still there.
Okay, where is this on your property?
In my backyard. I swear to God, this is not a joke. This is actually, we used to be terrified of it.
So there's 2 people or 2 subjects that are in your backyard?
Correct, and they're very large. They're like 8 foot. 9 feet, 10 foot, I don't know. They look like aliens to us. Big eyes, they have big eyes, like I can't explain it. And big mouth. They're shiny eyes, and they're not human. They're 100% they're not human. like an 8 foot person.
Bitch, do you know I will fall out in the middle of the goddamn floor and die if I was to see some shit like that? Now, this video, supposedly they're saying that this video is a couple of years old, but this is an actual true video that somebody took from their backyard. Now, listen, y'all know how they always trying to say that the government is out there trying to distract us. But there's been a video of 2 different videos that I saw, because y'all know I be falling down these TikTok rabbit holes, where these guys, they're like whistleblowers for the CIA, and supposedly they have been leaking all this information about supposed, UFOs that have been sighted, and different objects that have been, found, and different things like that. First of all, again, it could have been the shrooms, but I ain't did the shrooms in a minute. Do y'all believe in any of this? Have y'all heard of this? Do y'all think this is just a distraction of what's going on? Because aside from this aliens, y'all know it's been sharks and whales out here swallow. Y'all hear about the whales that swallow them 2 bitches whole? Like the world is coming to an end for real. And it ain't just
first of all, the 2 bitches that got swallowed by the whale, they made it. They're okay.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, it's the guy that got eaten by the tiger shark.
Yeah, that's bad.
That was pretty graphic. If the aliens are like coming now, I'm ready to go home to glory. All right, though I've not done enough shadow work.
It's ghetto. The one coming out of Earth is ghetto.
I said I've not done enough shadow work. I'm ready to be reborn and try this whole life cycle again on a different planet in another alternate universe. Because me personally, I'm not ready for fucking Independence Day. I'm not ready for Mars Attack. I'm not ready for, hold on, wait, what's any other alien movie? War of the Worlds? No, thank you. Maybe if the aliens was like the aliens from Paul. But I don't think so. So yeah, I'm ready to check out if that's really the case, because no, thank you. Though I like a good butt play. I don't want no anal probing.
He's stupid. Mizzle, Tracy, do y'all believe in this when you seen it, or is this your first time hearing about this story? Do y'all believe in this?
Yeah, I saw the headline that I took go past that. I'm not listening to nobody trying to talk about no UFOs or aliens. That is too much above my pay grade. I ain't gonna listen to none of that. I don't know what's going on with this. I mean, this guy looked like I thought I looked like a monkey that just came out. I said, where did he come from? He just fall out of the sky like what? He was in a plane or something? What the hell's going on? I don't have time for all that. I don't say, nah. First of all, I don't even be entertaining no freaking 911 calling no cops. I would have been and ran out somewhere or something like that. What the hell? Like a scary movie. What the hell is that? We don't got time. None of us got time to be staying and analyze what the hell that is.
That part, I ain't got time.
Sure, we ain't got time for that. I'm good.
Tracy, you look at your backyard right now and you see this. What you gonna do?
Oh, that's easy. We ain't got to worry about that. We don't have to worry about that, because let me tell you, one thing's for certain and 2 things for sure. Absolutely not. Let me tell you. Okay? I don't believe in shooting people. I believe in shooting things.
I don't believe in shooting people.
I believe in shooting things. I'm just simply saying. I guess this target practice gonna pay off this time. I listen. Did I believe it? No. Do I believe it? No. Do I believe most things that show up on my timeline? No, not at all. So I'm pass on the alien invasion. I'm a pass on that one. I'll take a no for 200, Alex, and come in my backyard or you getting shot. I'm sorry. We'll deal with the cleanup of the body later. Somebody
Ain't
will
no
come take care of
apologies.
that.
Hold up. Ain't no apologies. This is Earth. You just who are you thinking that you could just come up on this planet? Like that's our job.
No,
With the
no,
human species are
they can
supposed to
go.
be the invaders.
They can go wherever they want. I mean, I'm
But
pretty sure there's
honestly,
some
yes,
people
no, you're
somewhere
right.
that would love to see them. I'm not
Mr.
one of them.
Alien, you can go anywhere. You can literally go anywhere else in this world. Don't come in my backyard.
Listen, there's a lot of people that would love to see them. I'm just not one of them.
I'm not one of them.
So
You
because I'm
know,
not one of them,
listen.
so because I'm not one of them,
How do we know we ain't already been fucking with some aliens? Joe Biden. I'm just saying.
I mean, look, I'm almost positive my husband is an alien based off of the way he thinks seasonings work.
Oh
But I
Lord,
think
no,
that
that's
just
just
might be
white.
the whiteness.
That's just the caucasity in him.
That
that's some
That's
part.
the
real
Caucasian in him.
alabaster-ish.
That's not alien. That's Caucasian. That's a different species.
That's not alien. That's alabaster. It's okay.
That's not alien. That's alabaster. I'm just saying.
No,
I'm just
no,
saying.
seriously. Pause real quick. This man, he's over here marinating chicken, and he asked me, "Babe, how much flavor, how much seasoning should I put in here?" And I'm like, "You put as much in until the ancestors say stop."
Until you
He's like,
start
"What?"
sneezing.
No, he's like, "What do you mean till the ancestors say stop?" I'm like, "Bruh, I know your ancestors use flavor other than salt. You keep
No, not
putting
really.
shit
No, they
in
don't. They don't even
until
use
you hear the
salt.
voice in your head say stop." And he
Mm-mm.
still
Girl,
didn't get what I was saying.
See, no.
He took out a measuring
Dr. Mama
spoon.
I
on
blame. Listen,
TikTok.
I
They don't know
blame
what
you
that
for that
is.
one.
Blame
I
me for
blame.
what?
I blame you for that one. You gonna
Mm-hmm.
tell
Blame
him
me.
till his ancestors say stop, honey.
That
That was
they
the wrong
don't.
statement.
Well, he
That was the wrong statement. So that one was you. Like that was you. You should have known better.
It's going to do that with that. So
Like not their ancestors. Their ancestors don't season nothing. So
exactly.
that was
At
so
all.
you was wrong for that one. Like that was a bad call on
At
you.
all.
When he asked you how much seasoning, you should have said triple whatever you think. Yeah. Oh, you think that much? Triple it.
I
Then
mean,
we
A
might be
little bit
working with
more.
something.
he
Mhm.
used a measuring spoon.
Okay. All right. Then tell him still triple it.
Bless his heart. Okay, y'all look. This next story. This could be an alien that she dating Khalees. What I got a question for y'all. Would you rather? Not even a would you rather. What is your sugar daddy age limit? Say the sugar daddy still wants sugar and he wants sugar on a regular basis. So at least 2 to 3, I take that back, 3 to 5 times a week, your sugar daddy wants sugar. Okay. Because now it's reported that Khalees is dating Bill Murray. Now, I'm not saying he a sugar daddy, but I'm saying the nigga got long bread. Okay. I date Bill Murray
He's 72.
and I
Oh, no,
give him a
thank
little
you.
sugar.
He's 72. He
No,
is
thank you.
literally sugar daddy age. He
I'm
is
just
Ew.
saying, Bill Murray got money.
He's
Would y'all
racist,
date Bill
though.
Murray? I
He's
would. I
racist.
ain't gonna lie.
He's racist. Why?
Google said he got 180 million.
Google,
Okay, I'm
according
almost.
to the neighborhood talk, he like him a little brown sugar. Now,
Since when?
since well, I'm seeing in front of my eyes right now.
Since her
What,
milkshake
what,
got
what
all
is
the
he? What
boys
is
in the
it?
yard.
Okay.
Is he supposed to be a born again non racist person?
I don't care.
I
I'm just
couldn't do it.
saying, you're doing
I
something
can't do
right.
it. No, honestly, if the 72-year-old looked better than Bill Murray, I can't do that. Oh, that's clearly saggy. It's not wrinkly ball sag. That's a old
You worry about
saggy
the
ball
wrong
sag.
things.
I can't do it.
You worry about the
Oh
wrong
wait, actually
things.
no, never mind. I could do it. To keep the lights off, use a grapefruit, maybe.
She said, "Keep the lights off and use a grapefruit." That whole part. What is your age? What's your time? What's your age cutoff, Mizzle, for a sugar daddy who got long bread and he wants some sugar?
Well,
But you still got to be active with him now. Get anything you want, but he wants that sugar at least 3 to 5 times a week.
You'll get sugar from a grapefruit.
I have this limit. My age limit has got to be 10 years of my age.
10 years?
My
Your girl ain't even a sugar daddy yet. Look,
that's my age limit, so I can't do anything more than that. And it's not even sugar daddy. It's not even sugar daddy limit. So I feel like personally, I don't go no more 10 years of my age. And y'all already know how my age is. I'm
10 years, that's it.
I wouldn't do more than that.
See, I'm 42. I'd give it at least a good. I'd do at least 30.
If I was 7 10 years, I'm supposed to be 47, close to 50. I mean, that's a little leeway is fine, but 60 and all, nah, I can't do that.
You have to have your AARP card, baby, at least.
Okay.
To be a sugar daddy, you gotta have at least an AARP card.
Yeah, right. You gotta have it.
Early bird special.
You can't be
That's
a sugar daddy without an
I'm
AARP card.
I'm trying to get the early bird special, daddy.
Listen, look, what's the age? I mean, 1 foot in the grave, you're ready to go.
I would overlook.
I don't care where you fall at.
There are some older guys that look good for the age and don't look the age.
That part.
You give me a reason that I have to look at your age and you can still give it in or whatever.
But you know, when your white folks don't age well.
That's a different story. That's a different story. But if I look at you and I feel like I would like,
yeah, he wants a missionary 3 to 5 times a week.
Listen, I want to look at
you. If I think about the age, that'd be fine. But if I had to think about it, nah. Like him, I would have to think about it. I said, nah.
You're gonna get compensated well, though.
Listen, I want to look at you, and every day I think, how are you still living?
You be like doing that commercial with that TikTok. That
I want to look at you, and every day I wonder, like, how are you still living? I want you to be. I want this thing to be so quick you don't even realize it happened.
In the blink of an eye, you think you took a nap.
He just did that quick.
You be then thought you took a damn nap. How about this? Y'all have an OnlyFans price tag?
Yeah. Free, because I do Twitter.
They would pay me for me to do it?
No, pay for you to do OnlyFans. What would be your OnlyFans price tag? Because y'all know 4 out here. If y'all are not following 4 from Black Ink Crew Chicago, baby. 4 is busting that Boochie Cat open, okay? Baby, that Boochie Cat is laying it low and spreading it wide, okay? I got them all up and through my Twitter. Thank you for. I'm just saying, you know, I love me some good mail on mail. I ain't gonna even hold y'all. 4 is out there doing it now. The latest post he just put up, he's doing puppy training now. Yes, he is doing. Baby, 4 must be getting paid on OnlyFans now, mind you. What was that? That Catch Me Outside? How about that chick? She made $1 million off of it. Black China made $1 million off of it. Like they make money on this OnlyFans. What was that? Sukiana did $30K in 1 month. What's y'all OnlyFans price tag? I'm just saying to pay you to do it.
I would need like consistently or just like a one-off thing.
Either or. Cause see, I'm in it for the long haul, baby. I'm playing for a long game.
I mean, I'm gonna need 150 per video.
He said, "Let Patty Pell come in my door." She said she want. If only you knew. Go get it, Patty. Get some of them patty pies, okay? I'll be getting patty pies for a lifetime.
If only what happened.
You better pound patty pie. You better go ahead and make that happen.
I get patty pies for the rest of my life. Listen. If I had to do OnlyFans, I have to get at least $50K a month. $50K a month for OnlyFans.
I do.
It depends on what you want me to do.
Yeah, do it depends. It depends. Because say just so happened one of the saints at the church just so happened to scroll past it, even though I don't give a damn because I look good and all that, and I do's my thing. But at the same time, I think $50K a month would be good for OnlyFans. Hold on. Oh, I just got something good. What is it?
No, I'll pass on that. I like to do my stuff in private, and my geriatric grandpa gonna take care of me.
Yeah, I don't. If I do it, I want people to see my face and all like that. I don't want to do that. You can max it.
You can make $50K off your feet.
That's right, Mizzle. No face, no case. I'm with you.
I want to cover
no
my
face, no case.
Like that. So I can do OnlyFans. If I have to show my face, that's fine. Because I got no tattoos. I got nothing people to identify me as. The only way they can identify me is they examine my body and say, "Oh, this got this and this." Nah,
yeah, they gonna know mine.
Yeah. You can't know. I don't got nothing.
I got too many tattoos and piercings for that. That don't work for me.
I would say 50 to 70. 50 to 70. Okay.
And I got one big identifying tattoo on top of that, so y'all can't be like, "Bitch, that's Mo." Y'all gonna know that's me, child. But $50K a month for OnlyFans, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's not including the tips and stuff, side services you might get. Because that's how they get their money. They're not just getting for the monthly fee. They get also side deals and they get for extra stuff. So
y'all know niggas love feet. I'm just saying, you get tips off them shits too. I'm just saying. Okay, y'all, look, one more thing, and then we finna get on up out of here. Cause again, we just shooting the shit tonight because it's Sunday. It was this would you rather that I wanted to ask everybody about. Here it go, right here. Cause me and Mizzle, we was talking about this. Mizzle was like, these old dusty birds just quick to go off the goddamn married man. But I thought this was funny, y'all.
Yeah.
This would you rather, y'all listen to this and then we gonna get into it.
You rather deal with a married man that never tells you no, or your own man that tells you no 45% of the time?
No, I'm dealing with the married man.
Nah, I take the married dude. I'm sorry. I'm fucking with the married man.
Married nigga. I'm sorry. Tell me yes. Everything.
Oh, the married nigga. Yeah, give me him. I would deal with my man that tell me no because I'm going to beat him the fuck up. I'm taking the married guy because why am I with you? You keep saying no for?
I didn't want to go with the married guy.
I don't like the word no, so. A married man. Married man.
The married man.
A married man. You're my little secret. My own guy that tell me no 45% of the time.
A married man.
Do a married man because 9 times out of 10 we sharing these niggas anyway.
I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to take the married man.
Like,
why?
I need to be told no sometimes. You can't always get what you want.
I'm just saying though, the way these hoes were so quick to be like, I deal with a married man. That's why I don't trust these bitches now. That's why I like to keep my close-knit friends that I got now because I can trust the ones that I know is in my corner. Ain't finna be trying to go after my mans. I'm just saying.
Yeah, this active. This lady's saying this so quickly, like, but all y'all the same want to say that, oh, well, you can't get what you want, like that. I have to have right to my own body, autonomous is no, it's like that. I have the right to say no. So if you want your man, if you want someone to always tell you yes and everything, what that do for you? It don't do nothing for me because I like to make it shows that you get whatever you want. It's like that. So if you can only get no's told you, that means it's licensed to get what they want out of you. So if you can't say no, it's everything gotta be yes, and that means so that's basically we have right for our body. We got the right to say no. But y'all all y'all just said they were doing man. You can't tell me no. So what is it? So what is it? So I would say that's why I was like, why y'all so quick and say the man don't say no? The reason, okay, y'all want to be side chicks so quickly, that's fine. But then y'all get your feelings hurt, and then y'all want to be the main chicks now. So,
I just thought about that.
55% of the time you get yes. So you're not always gonna say somebody say no. 55% is yes. So that's means more percentages of yes than the no's. But I will go with the second choice. I will go with someone who will tell me 45% no sometimes because you can't always get what you want. Because there'll be sometimes I will say no. Oh, well, you will take it?
Yeah. But then you know what? I ain't gonna hold you. If I was in my 20s, early 20s, when I didn't give a damn about a nigga feelings, when I will admit that I have slept with married men, I would have chose the married men just because, and you can tell there's some young, early 20-year-old chicks.
But if you know your role, and you know that's
if you know your role, exactly.
A lot of these ladies say that, and they don't know their role. They want to do everything. They want to tell the wife, they want to do all this, they want to do all that. So if you're gonna do the married man and owe it to yes, just let me know. I said, do not bring no freaking problems in my doorstep. Keep that white shit outside my door. Come here and do what you do, leave me some money and go out the damn thing. Bye.
Yeah, because I've been on both ends, but I've messed it up by nagging and stuff too much. But had I been me in my early 20s, yeah, because he not gonna tell me no, because he don't want to get in trouble with his wife. So he gonna tell me yes all the damn time. So I'm gonna get what I want. He gonna pay my bills. He gonna give me gas for my car. He gonna give me green when I need it. He gonna pay for me to get in the club and all of that. And he ain't gonna tell me no because he don't want to get in trouble with his wife. Okay. But that was the early 20-year-old Monique. The grown 42-year-old Monique. Oh no, I want to deal with my own man that's going to tell me no 50% of the time. Just because, like you said, I'm at a point in my life where I want to build, I want to grow together, I want to learn and establish and all of that. You know what I mean? And you know, and have somebody that's on the same mindset with you. And I'm not in my 20-year-old mindset no goddamn more. You know what I mean? That's why I say, and y'all forgive me when I say this, but I'm for real. I'm not loving no man for who they are no more. I'm sorry. I'm loving you for what you can do for me, what we can do for each other. Okay, I'm just saying. Baby sis, Tracy, before we get out of here, y'all get any thoughts on this? Would you rather deal with a married man that never tells you no, or deal with your own man that tells you no 50% of the time?
Well, 20-year-old Jackie had a nickname when it came to men. I ain't give a fuck either.
Okay, right.
Okay, I can still come over. I'm your friend. I'm your new babysitter, and I will take your wife's hand. I'm dead ass. That was me.
See, that's
that
how
was
you
me
get
a couple of times. But I was young. I'm older now. And anyway, I got a man that tells me yes 100% of the time anyway. Even if he does tell me no about something, like literally 2 hours later, yes, babe, here. I'm like, oh, thank you. But I'm spoiled.
You know, see, I'm a pass on the married anything because I'm not about to be on the first 48 fucking with y'all. I'll pass. I'll pass. Y'all play too much. Let me tell you, even in my 20s, I wasn't doing nobody's married nothing because y'all go see me on the first 48. Absolutely not.
Was
Let me
born
tell
in
you
your
something. Not at all. Let me tell you, I was dating strippers, baby. I knew what to do. You go where the money reside, and you don't got no wife. Let me tell you. Okay. See, there's a difference. You don't need to be married to still, get what you need out of a situation. You just gotta know where to look and where to go.
That part.
Yeah, but extortion and blackmail is so much better.
See, because I'm not about to be on nobody's first 48 because I'm gonna have to stab her for acting crazy. Absolutely not. Because he may not tell you no, but then you got to deal with this crazy wife when she find out about you. I'll pass. I don't have a temperament for that. I don't. My temperament ain't made for that. So I'm just gonna pass, and I'm not trying to go to Sing Sing fucking with y'all. So I will take the man that tells me no 40% of the time with no problems, because he's probably telling me no for a good reason. Because y'all know my plans be ridiculous.
For your own good.
Y'all know my plans be ridiculous sometimes.
No,
y'all tell me no sometimes. Y'all be like Tracy. Absolutely not.
No.
Okay, that part, Renee, you can eventually get him to say yes.
Listen,
I mean, that's what I did. Again, I'm spoiled. My husband, he pretends. All right, every time he tells me no, I know it's for play, not for real.
Well, what is your go-to if you're trying to get your man to do something? Do you go automatically giving them to the head first, or do you throw the thing on him first if you're trying to get him to break down?
I ask first. What are you talking
Now,
about?
if it's beyond the point of asking, like you got to get what you like. You need to get him. You need him to think it's his own idea. You know what I mean? So if you're trying to get him to do something, you put that thing on him. You going for giving head first?
No.
Or you gonna throw that coochie cat on him?
None of it. First of all, if I needed to make him think like it's his idea, I would have planted that seed a long time ago. I do mental manipulation on this man. What? The whole physical stuff, that's just for me. Sex
Okay,
is
so
not for
Mizzle, what's
him.
your
Sex
choice?
is for
She
me.
being difficult. Mizzle, what's your choice?
I'd rather, because I don't really give head. Like, no, I don't mind giving head. I just don't do it a lot.
I'm gonna say, are you a lady?
Yeah, you gotta be mental to do it for anyone. And I don't have
I'm a lady.
Man probably different, but I don't have no man. So no random person gonna get my mouth down there like that all the time. No. So if I need to get somebody on person, I probably will get nobody like that. Because to be honest, I usually get more turned on by the penetration than the freaking mouth. Like, what the hell? I don't get turned on by getting headed all the time. So I do it for a while. I say, okay, I'm tired. I got time for it.
Cause you know this cooch cat made it go.
First of all, nobody got time to be opening up.
Want to do all on me? That's fine because I love it. But do me giving it all the time?
Y'all playing. Let me tell you. I'm about to get this good guac 3000. I'm about to hurry up and get this done real quick. Let me tell you. The way I'm about to wait till you get all the way right there. I'm like, but I told you I need it. And the answer gonna be, yeah. Here. Just yeah, Yeah.
She say she trying to suck so.
Yeah, she gonna
quick. Listen.
Don't stop doing something because that's how you get
No. You gotta wait. You gotta ask the question right when you feel like they about to get there. That's when you ask your question, and that's when your yes comes real quick.
Oh
and
yeah,
you just finish it off and just keep going real quick. Listen, in and out. I ain't got time for this. I ain't about to be playing with you all day. Let me tell you, I need this yes real quick. I need this yes real quick. Let me tell you. Right now. Listen, me and him already have a system.
Tracy trying to teach y'all bitches how to get rings for the rest of 2023. Okay.
We got
okay. Joseph say, put it on to make them want to mermaid. Okay, go ahead then, girl, because I ain't getting married no more. I'm just going to be a sugar baby for the rest of my damn life. I just got to find me a sugar daddy that's halfway dead. Anyway, those y'all.
Yes. One foot
you know what you can do? Why don't you volunteer at an assisted living facility?
Listen,
one of those bourgeois ones.
Listen, though, I do got to say this, though. The Amazon delivery dude today, he was fine as hell. He was a little youngster, though, but he was fine as hell. And I seen him because, you know,
knock off the cobwebs.
I'm just saying, oh, baby, this ain't got no cobwebs on it.
Okay, when was the last time something other than the toy was there?
She ain't, listen, she doing very fine.
Auntie, listen, we need to get you into one of Auntie, we need to get you into one of them bougie assisted living places for the people that's 1 foot in the door. So you can get us all a good hookup.
That part.
I am currently only taking all transactions right now. All applications is all I'm taking right now. I've got an all applicant. So far, he is still within his first 30 days. We'll see how it goes.
Only one person has applied. You're only testing out one model right now. That is not good. You need to pump up those numbers
right now, just because, you know what I'm saying. This oral applicant, he's passing all the oral exams.
I don't give a fuck. You need, first of all, you need more than one. That is just the test.
Are you married? Are you married?
Does it matter?
Yeah, it does.
It does.
First of all, I just got head earlier before I came up on here. Matter of fact, I told this man, hey, we need to hurry up and wrap this up. And he did what he had to do. We're not talking about me right now because I can get head with the little snap of my fingers. We're not talking about me. We're talking about you and your lack of a full roster. You need to have at least 5.
I need you to go to
one for every day of the work week.
You need one that's like 75 or better and got like 4 million and no kids. Okay. I'm gonna need you to get your gloves out.
All right, y'all.
Your
We
oil.
get on up
And
out
job that one
of
up.
here. Y'all do me a favor. Make sure you are following Mizzle. Okay, Mizzle 14 on the YouTube. The IG is Mr. Grown. The tweet Tai Mizzle _grown, and he is very active on the Discord, y'all. 3488. Make sure you follow him as well, baby sis. Alki Queen 1118. Oh, let me move this up here so you can see Lens. There we go. And of course, y'all already know Renee is putting the links up because Renee be on top of it. Show appreciate you. There go your girl right there, Auntie Momo. And there's the Cash App, y'all. My birthday is coming up June 27th. Okay. I'm also still taking donations for the new crib that I'm in. Okay. Also, make sure to join us tomorrow on Mizzle's channel. We will be doing the double review for Real Housewives of Atlanta as well as Summer House Martha's Vineyard. I believe we're doing the watch along tonight on Mizzle's channel. On Mizzle's Discord. So if you are not following his Discord, make sure you get over there so that you are on the Discord channel with us to do the watch along, okay? And I appreciate you so much, Renee, for putting the links up. Oh, before I forget, also, Sir Neale Hurston Bih, okay, check him out on IG. He has videos that are up on YouTube. He's on Bandcamp as well. His music is on iTunes as well.
Where you at, Neale?
It's Pride Month. He gonna be on his back.
I was just gonna say he's back blown out all month. Okay, are you ready to
Yeah, exactly. That's gonna be ankles on the ceiling.
You better go and be who you are for your pride with that booch cat, boy. I ain't mad at. Okay, y'all, we finna get on up out of here. I appreciate y'all. As always, on a Sunday night, you could have been doing anything else, but you came here to kick with us, and we appreciate y'all for that. Until next time, like I said, tomorrow, make sure to join us on Mizzle's channel because we will be doing the live review, double back-to-back review for the Real Housewives of Atlanta as well as Summer House Martha's Vineyard, okay? We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Y'all could have been doing anything else, but you came here to kick it with us, and we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. This has been Real Queens Real Talk with a gentleman's perspective, y'all. We out. Bye.
All right, now it's time to get up. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here.
Good night, guys.
Thank you. See y'all next Sunday.
See you, Mizzle. See you.